Hello, Tara here. I have my last page kit that I'd made up with the gather kits from Mercy Tiara. and I kind of have deconstructed it and reconstructed it. I think I had this one in it to begin with. I don't think this was there, and I know I added that. And I also grabbed a piece of black cardstock. So this is actually still from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 13. This is day 30. I'm kind of doing them out of order because I still have a few left to do of that. And it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be exactly like this. I'm just kind of taking inspiration because, so it's Amanda Castle at A Joyful Scrapper. She's got a film strip running up this way. So, and I had these 4 little photos that I wanted to do. So I took, it's a silhouette cut file, and it was only 3, and I just adjusted it so I could get 4 photos in it and fit them in and tape them there on the back so they'd be in there nice. And because of that, I'd cut that from a scrap of black cardstock. I wanted to bring in more black. So what I'm thinking is I want to mat this paper. Oh, I've got 2 pieces here. With the black. And then instead of, so she's kind of got a cross here. What I'm thinking is, what I'd rather do is kind of do a torn strip. So this chunk would be the white, and then a piece of the sunflower, and then somehow have this layered here, and then I have one more photo that I want to include. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put that kind of where she had the long title, and then just have an embellishment cluster up here. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. Beyond that, I had planned to really use up this sticker sheet. I haven't done a whole lot with it. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to use, though. We'll see. I'm going to kind of get the base done and then come back and have an idea of where I want to go. I was kind of thinking of doing a title out of the black here, just to bring in more black, but I'm not entirely sure what I want it to be. So I was kind of thinking Autumn Blessings, maybe. But I could, I guess, do I have enough to do? I don't have any A's. B, I don't have any L's. I've kind of used, let's see, 1, 2, 3 U's, 1 E, 1 I, couple of O's. So could I write pumpkin? P-U-M-P K-I-N, pumpkin. Do like a hello pumpkin, or do I have an S, pumpkins, sweet pumpkins, autumn pumpkins. Okay, I'm gonna think about that while I'm cutting stuff up, and I'll be back. Okay, so what did I do? Let's look at this. I've got, so my yellow, and what I did was I cut up where I knew I wasn't going to use it, so I could save that piece. Then we've got, this is the simple stories. It's just called white. Sorry, warm white in the color vibe. And then a piece of this. Now the background of this is this green leafy pattern, and I had a little scrap left from another layout. So I thought it was kind of the perfect size for a tag, so I just cut it out of one of these Elizabeth Craft designs, because I want to end up pulling like a little bit of green over to this side somehow. Thinking probably maybe something like that. and have like a little embellishment cluster there. So, and then I put this one up on foam so that you could kind of see a shadow underneath. I thought that was kind of neat. So if we're looking at our sketch, we kind of want it, I mean, you don't have to, but if we're going by the sketch, and then where the title is, I wanted to put, kind of maybe tuck that in there or up. I haven't quite decided how I want that. Then the other thing I did was the other day I had cut like a Polaroid frame, die cut from a Hip Kit die, and then there was a piece in the middle there that was left. So I went back, and before I put my dies away, I basically cut out these 3 pieces just from that one piece. I just backed this with some of that green, and I'm thinking maybe use that for an embellishment cluster here somehow. Although that gold really doesn't show up against that paper, does it? Huh. Unless, does it show better there? A little bit. And then we could do this one here. Kind of wanted them running off the side for whatever reason. Or no, this one wouldn't have been. It could. Okay, and then so this little one I backed with just some black because I was thinking of pulling black up there and having this layered over top. But now it's going, well, I mean, I guess I could put it here, and then wherever I was going to use this other piece of gold just so that I have gold in 3 spots. And then the pieces that were in there, I just went and grabbed a circle punch and punched out some, these are 1.5 inch circles. That one I think ended up being 1 1/4. So we could put a bit of black there, a bit of black there. Don't know if I'll need those. But I thought they would be a nice landing place for some of these. Like, so thankful, grateful, blessed, I think fits pretty nicely with just a like a little border around it. Actually, why don't we just put her on right now? I was going to, so I've distressed the edges on most of my pattern paper, for all of the pattern paper, now that I'm thinking about it. But I left the black cardstock not. Sometimes I just like to leave cardstock crisp against, so I don't like those right above and below. Unless, do I put the heavier one down here? But then that's green on green. Can put something maybe underneath it so it breaks it up. And then there was these little bits that I'd cut out of one of the 6x8 papers, so it was just little, so we've got a gather, a grateful, a blessed, and a thankful, and then this was a thankful off the bottom of one of the tags, I think. But it's looking a little, looking a little blah, so we need to bring in some color, either some orange or some of this red. I was thinking this would be a nice one to pull in because it pulls out a little more of the yellow. And then got a yellow leaf, and then lots of pumpkins on here that I was gonna just kind of have scattered around, because otherwise I make no reference to the pumpkins in behind here. This mason jar would be nice, but I haven't brought red in yet. There's a tiny bit of red on these. This would be cute. It has really nothing to do with anything, but if we did that, then we could have another couple of red parts, because that's mostly, well, it's more the brownie red. Bring in a little fox. He's cute. Or the sleeping fox. I already used the sleeping fox once. Maybe we'll use the Oh, the little raccoon, we need him. Huh. All right, well, let's just start building some clusters here. Do we want to do that, or do we want to keep the big one at the top? And I still don't know about a title. Oh, I guess I should figure that out, huh? So we had these to work from for words. Then there was also the smaller puffy stickers. On there we've got gather, cozy day, autumn pumpkins. I might use that autumn pumpkins. Oh, but that was, just use pumpkins on one of these. Okay, let's see here. So I was thinking the title maybe would go in this area. Or if I use the black letters, it's not really going to show up running across the picture. It would have to go underneath. All right, let's start with this one because it's there. Where am I going to put these? Just here. Okay. Oh, let's put a little bit of twine on before it's a little easier. Because I don't think I'm going to pop this up on foam when the film strip's on foam next to it. And we're going to have to pop the whole film strip up on another layer. And I don't really feel like doing that. Okay. So there's that. Let's just start by smashing him down. So, did everyone down in the US have a nice Thanksgiving? Get over, was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was Black Friday. Wait, what's today? Yeah, today's Saturday. Yeah. I did not do any shopping. Wasn't planning on it. And my one son, he needed a new laptop, so I think he was gonna try and find, even though, I mean, it's not our Thanksgiving, I don't know how many years ago Canada started doing the Black Friday sales just to keep up, because especially in our area, we're only, an hour away from the border. I had lots of friends that would go over and do Black Friday shopping just over in Port Huron. One friend, actually, she would rent a hotel room and get all of her Christmas shopping done basically that one night. Like, they'd get up at, what time did the stores start? Like, it's some ridiculously early time. And she'd be up and have her all done and be back in bed by like 8 or 9 in the morning. Like, I don't, around here, nobody tells me what they want until usually about the week before, and then I'm left scrambling. Okay, there's a start. Now, let's make up our mind. The big one does look better at the bottom, but I don't like that green on green. So what if I overlapped it instead of under? Yeah, just don't want to cover his wee feet. I know what I'm going to do. I am going to just look away if this is going to bother you. Do that so that it butts up without getting into the shite. This is gonna end up bad, isn't it, guys? Okay. There. She tucks in pretty nice. Yeah. And then I can have this bumped up a bit. Yeah, so I mean, did Did I do any shopping? I did. I'm bad for just starting carts and then forgetting about them online, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, saves you some dough, right? But last month, I thought I'd put in an order with Scrap and Happy Studio, and I hadn't. So actually it works out kind of alright, because then she had her Black Friday sale. It was at 30% off. I don't know if it's still running or not. 30% off individual canvas sets, and then is it 15 off the boxes, and she premiered a couple of new boxes, she called them Happy Meal boxes. So I took advantage of that little discount and got me some stuff. The new kits are super cute. The one matches the Paige Evans line, the Sugar Plum Wishes, and then the one, no, yes, no, how did that work? Was it a box or was it singles? Anyway, she's got, let's just put it, she's got Flair that matches the Paige Evans Sugar Plum line, and then she has some that match that new Simple Stories line for the it's not Year in a Life, but that Documented or something. So it's kind of those colors and kind of along that theme. So that's a good one. I can't remember if I ordered the whole box or just a few pieces that I knew I'd use, because I don't like that. I try and do Project Life kind of sorta, but I'm not good at it. Put it that way. And let's put this one under, over. I think, well, no, because then so much of that photo seems like it's getting, yeah, let's do, I'm kind of getting pulled away from the edge, but that's okay. So there were those, and then there was one more. What was it now? Can't even think. But lots of cute stuff, put it that way. And there was a lot of new just single things that were launched as well. So lots to choose from. Put some of this down here. No, we were going to do this guy, weren't we? Now, up in the corner or down in the corner? It's got to be one or the other. Doesn't gotta be, but I'm saying it gots to be. If I do like this, it kind of runs off. I like that. So I need it down here. I liked that she had some really neutral, if you get looking through the Christmas flair that she's got, it really runs the gamut as far as color stories go, which is nice, because there's so many different configurations of Christmas lines anymore that, how am I doing that? It's nice to have those options, so I really like that. Now I need an extra one on this side. So a few, I don't know how many people do that Crop and Create delivered. I've been to 2 of the, son of a gun, why are you not coming out? I've been to 2 of the in-person crops. I went to one up in Cornwall, and I went to one in Toronto, and then I don't think there were, think I missed the next one that was going to be kind of local, and then that would have been 2019, and then we all know what happened after that. So I've only done one of the online ones, the delivered. I was thinking, I don't know if the other ones, there's a new one that just got listed the other day, but I don't know if it's sold out or not. I was thinking about ordering that one. Because it looks like a fun one. But I guess I should get my mind made up pretty soon, or I'm not even going to have the option. But what was my point about bringing that up? Oh yeah, so Project Life. Who was it taught one? So there was one of them in the, it's not Kelly Perky. Can't recall who does it. It's too thick. Anyway, I started it and I never finished it. Shocking, right? So this year I've been trying to, well, I started out strong. I think I got up to May, and then I kind of forgot I was doing it. So I need to figure out what I'm doing. Like it's done except for the photos and like a little bit of journaling. So there really is nothing hardly to do for it, but it used the Simple Stories. I can't even remember what one that was called. Glue? There you are. And then I found that I didn't have my problem was I found I didn't have enough embellishments. And because she had used that line for the whole year, it kind of messed me up. So I ended up getting, was it Grow or something like that? That kind of was the same color scheme. And I do like that about Simple Stories, is that if you run out of one and you want something else to go with it, you can generally find a line that the colors are basically bang on. So I did find a few more packs of embellishments that I could add to it, but again, I'm only not even halfway through of finishing it up, and I like lots of stuff added in. So if I do it again next year, I don't want to use the same line all the way through. I like how Tracy, like Tiara's doing it. She's using like just kind of whatever. And she, the last couple of months, has been using bits that were left over from her kits to tie in with it. And I think that's a good use of your supplies. So I might kind of plan on that for next year. We will see. Next year will be an interesting one. We should be starting to dig for our house in the spring. So it will be, see, and I kind of want to do a book of just the house. Oh, you son of a stick. This little guy's giving me more trouble than he should. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we still have to get our permits and stuff, but should not be an issue. Let's just put this a little extra glue and a little extra there. I just also picked up, not just, but a little while ago, picked up that new line from Wild Whisper, and it was, I think it's called Moving Day, and it's a cute line. Well, I shouldn't say cute, it's a nice line, and it's got a different color scheme. Like they tend to have different color combinations than a lot of what you see on the market, so it makes it really interesting to play with. Okay, I like him there after all that trouble. I hope he stays. He's there now. All right, so I'm thinking that there, this will have to go in here somewhere, this gold piece. What else can we put there? Should we put, we need some more of that brownie burgundy, so I don't really want give thanks on this. Harvest Blessings, Pumpkin Patch, Falling Leaves, Crispberg. This could go. Could tuck him in there as part of whatever. Have it kind of off the page a bit. Big pieces of foam. So if you did shop for Black Friday, what did you get? I still think I'm gonna put through a scrapbook.com order. I mean, what is it, 12% off they give you, which is better than any other sales they run through the year. But and then you get a couple of free thingies, but I know there's a lot of local stores that have like 30% off, which I'd love to support, but I need albums, and I think I might stop at the end of this year with the scrapbook.com albums. They're a better deal, but are they when I have to get them shipped? Like, We Are Memory Keepers, or what is it? We Are Makers, I guess they call themselves now. Theirs are so bloody expensive, but I can get them locally, so then you're not paying for shipping or duty or that kind of jazz. No. Oh, I should have. Try and be consistent with my sanding of my embellishments. The heck? But yeah, there are a lot of good sales on. Lots of bundles to be had. I saw Cherry on Top had some cool bundles. I have never, I'm just seeing them pop up now, and I don't know how long they've been around, but the American Crafts point planners, I think they're called. Like, when did they become a thing? And what does one use them for? I haven't actually seen one, like, to open up and see what it's like inside, so I'm curious to know. Maybe I'll put you down there, because we need a bit of black. We can tuck you in like that, maybe. And then this up. I can tuck him under. Doesn't really show up, does he? I want him to shine. He's shiny. He's got to go that way, though. And then what's up here? We need another, yikes. Oh, I was going to use this one too. Okay. Need the fox. Maybe the fox can go up like so. Where is my 3mm? Oh, here it is. I just got my Mercy Tiara order last week, and you can get these adhesive bundles where she gives you just a couple of the 3mm and a couple of the 1mm with your order. So I usually get one of those, and that'll do me the month, and then I get like 4 of the refills for that, because I do go through that kind of quickly. Yeah. So okay, so how do people store their like, does everybody put their stuff in an album right away? I love, like, as soon as, well, used to be as soon as I finished the layout, it went in. Now I do wait so that I can do layout share. But as soon as I'm done that, it goes in. I don't like waiting. I love, that's one of my favorite parts of this whole process, is putting it in the album, because then I end up looking right through the album every time pretty well. And because I don't scrap, I store them chronologically, but I don't scrap chronologically. So I have kind of a, what do you call it? Excel spreadsheet with everything. What is that dog getting into now? I turned around a little while ago and he had a whole chip bag over his head. What is he? Hold on. Alfie, what do you got? Where'd you find that one now? Oh, you bugger. He's just prancing around with it. Like, come and get me. Well, I'm not chasing you right now. Is that too many words? Yeah, we don't want a whole bunch of words together. This one can tuck under a bit. Oh, and then I wanted pumpkins yet. So, shoot, are you dry? There. Have him running off a bit. So put this one down. This dog's gonna have the runs. It's getting into... Okay, I gotta stop this for a minute and go get that bag. Guess I need to turn that back on or I'll have a mess like I did the other day. Okay, so I just glued that gold piece onto the black and that helps it to pop up a bit. But we need to put something on it. And what's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Not a house. House doesn't really. I don't think the pumpkins will show up. You almost need something kind of dark. I don't have any green up here. I need something green there. Oh, like that. No, I don't love that. Not for this anyway. Let's just finish up down here, maybe with another one of these little guys, and a little flower, a little floral. I have under there. Oh, these dogs. Want me to put him right on there so it get. Oh, I should have put a little something under there, shouldn't I? Oh gosh. Yeah, so it's kind of a decent day. It's not warm, but I guess it's not gonna be anymore. Good for getting some stuff done in the field. Oh, there's a little acorn. He could maybe be part of whatever goes on there. Oh, Gunner. I don't think we want another fox. There's 2 acorns. It's not, I've got a piece of foam sticking. Okay, so we've got 2 little acorns. They can go somewhere. That was 2 millimeters, so if I used a couple pieces of 3, that'll work. Where'd my, here, he hiding. Okay, so let's put our biggin on first. Is that where we want it? Or up here? Or here? Still haven't figured out a title. Tonight at 2 in the morning I'll think of what I want the title to be. And FYI, that's just the dog just playing. The little one goes up to him and flops on his back with his belly up in the air, and the tail's just a wagging. And then that's Gunner's happy voice. He's like in his glory. All right, so, or do we leave, do we need gold there? Is that too much? I think I wanted this over top, didn't I? Nope. Nope. There. do like, is it stupid to put pumpkins on top of pumpkins? Probably, right? But that could be, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Now they're fighting over my antler. Oh, Jesus. I would have loved to have used one of these little tractors somewhere. Already kind of... Oh, what if we tuck him under here? Yeah. Okay. I'll use a couple of these just so it's not flat. And then that pulls in. I mean, what else am I going to use? Something. This is pumpkin farm. There. This looks super bare. What about... not really. I know. Why don't I just... We were already getting into some tearing. Did I glue that down? No, I didn't glue it. I just taped it. There. That's good. I don't mind that at all. And let's take one of these little pumpkins and cover up this pumpkin so it gives it a little dimension. Can I do that up here? Might as well use this stuff up because there's no point in me hanging on to it because Lord knows I've got enough. Gunner, please. And then we can do maybe this little fella here. No, that looks silly. Okay, now, what are we using for our title? Do we need a title? We kind of, well, I don't know. That's going under there. That is going under there. You barely see it, but it gives you a little something. That's good. Okay. How about, what did I think at one point? Autumn Blessings? What if we do that? That's not going to fit. This little guy might. Oh, this little guy will, but do we want? Oh, did I just wreck him? Autumn Blessings. And does anywhere need yellow? Maybe this little yellow leaf. Maybe he goes under here. Yeah. And this little floral, I've got this little weird spot right there, so why don't we cover it up? And then I don't like that hanging into the black. We gotta move it a touch. Just like that. That might be good. I wouldn't mind a little something here to draw your eye. Maybe another one of these little florals. Now, so I got a bit of green there, green, orange, orange, orange. Nope. Oh yeah, got the gold. I think that's going to be good. Should do just a few splatters of gold. Took my glass mat off just because it was bugging me, the glare on it. So I have to make do with paper. I'm pulling it up for one little. Where we really need it is kind of in the white area. I like the color vibe because it's got that subtle dot, but it still needs a little. And hit the black a little bit. And the fox. The fox said, get it off his face. Now, what time is it? It's 2:30. I think I still have time to maybe do another layout before I worry about supper. I kind of have it figured out, so might be able to get something accomplished here today. Did a bit of paperwork and got a layout done here. I die cut a bunch of stuff on the silhouette there yesterday because I just wasn't capable of doing anything like this, but I thought I'd get prepped for some layouts. So okay, so there we go. How does she look, guys? I think this is going to be the last one for now from the Mercy Tiara Gather Kit. I'm going to put it away and I'm going to pull out the new one, Joy, because I'm looking forward to it. There. Good enough. All right. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.